It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Boston Red Sox. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about ready to roll, and on the hill, J. Mack.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go here in game one. Now the left fielder, Steven Kwan. And that's in for a strike. So we're off and running in game one. And a pitch. That one missed. And now 2-1. Ground ball to the right side. Chaparro steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And now it's Josh Naylor. So it's game 1 of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
Matt back to work. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's Trevor Larnach. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
1 out, bases empty. Larnach matched a homer in his last game. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That's to third. Devers tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score. They trail things here 2-0. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jay Mack. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
Roman Anthony will hit next.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but he also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Grounds one to short. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting 9, the first base.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance throw, in time. Got him.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron.
Now batting Jaron Duran. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of the ALCS. The other way. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That's in there. That's strike 1. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
About swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That's a strike. 0-1. Ground ball left side. Devers throws on to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, the center fielder,
Jung-Hoo Lee digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
now batting, first baseman, Jose Ramirez.
One down. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Guardians trailing by 3 here in Game 1 of the ALCS. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Josh Naylor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in there at the knees. Lee off of first with 2 away.
Well, 1-1.
And Naylor swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Guardians lead one. They trail it here 3-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped towards third. Fires to first in time.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Game one of the American League Championship Series. Now it's the DH, Trevor Larnach. Matt back to work. On the ground. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
And now, Lars Nootbaar. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. In there at the knees.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 with the count.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
So in now for Cleveland, Anthony Volpe. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Guardians nothing. Back inside Fenway Park, and the batter now, Thairo Estrada. Right through there for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Fouled off left side.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in for the Guardians. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The Guardians trailing by 3 here in Game 1 of the ALCS. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. 5.5 innings complete, and the no-hitter is no more. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead, your starter's still on the mound, and there's a chance he finishes this thing.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got him looking, that's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Big swing and a miss.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He goes down looking.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Herron.
Tim Herron. Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Jay Matt.
And a foul ball. Herron, in his 5th season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Roman Anthony, the next to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Throw cut off, down to the plate. The tag out. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Matt back to work. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and James Kingsley says he won a round. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Volpe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. 1 for 2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're down 4-0. One gone, runner at first. Jay Matt getting ready to hit.
Matt.
That one ripped. That's back there. Oh! That ball was crushed. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
So in now for Cleveland, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the zone. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Matt, one strike away from securing game 1. Got him. And that'll do it.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So singing, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.